to Rallycross GT, and it's time for Flatout Racing League one more time. I miss you guys, been out for a week. But here we are again. We are in Nurburgring, 24 hours, ready for round 7 in the Pro Division. Hope you guys are doing well. I think this is one track everybody has been looking forward to. The big one, some people's favorites, some people's least favorites. Let's see how it's going to do. How's everyone doing? I think a lot has happened since last time we spoke at Daytona. I need to catch up with all the timings and everything else. But I heard that the championship battle for Pro is not fully decided yet. It's almost there, but in the amateur division, everything is still wide open. Really looking forward to that, looking forward to this race here. We have 13 drivers on the track today, so that's looking very good. And we are with Tom the Tech here leading the practice provisionally with a 738, and he's on hard tires. I do not have a benchmark here, but a 738 sounds good to me. The Stick, the championship leader, well, he's got a outlap there. He's got a small penalty. We have Shred here in the chat. Hey Shred, it's good to see you again. It's a new ID. Were you always Flying Fox? I'm not sure. Interesting things happening while I was away. We have Sokal also in the outlap. It's first time lap here, going around the famous carousel. Everybody practicing with the hard tires. It's quite interesting. And I don't know what the forecast is, the weather forecast. As we know, it is Nurburgring, and if I remember correctly, the settings are random, so we may or may not have rain. It's very interesting. Shred saying, use me from Distinct years ago. I see. I know many people from Distinct. I know they're fast. That's one thing for sure. And Progenitor, good evening, sir. Welcome back. Thank you. So, if you guys don't know, I was in India last week for work. So I literally just got back yesterday. Jet lag is not too bad. I had a very good night of sleep. And the week before that I missed Daytona, I was actually racing at Mobara Twin Circuit here in Japan. Took my Fit RS to the track, and it was absolutely amazing. Back to the track here for a second. We have Jenny running with the softs at the moment. I think during the race not many people are going to be using softs because of the degradation. I think everybody's going to go on hards, but this is going to be down to fuel management and perhaps a little bit of tire management as well. It's going to be a very interesting track race for sure. Jealous people coming down the straight with soft boots as well. He's doing his outlap. He's not set a time yet. Our good old friend Yoni going fourth the moment. Just got a message from D. Walters, aka Progenitor, saying the qualification is going to start in 1 minute. Sticky Bandit also here with us today. John Ruiz. Nos Fox there saying good luck in the chat. Let me just bring here. Oh, talking about Nosfox, Adan was cheering for Nosfox. Let's see where he is. Yeah, I think he's in the pit. Yeah, he's just sitting here in the pits, warming up the tires. Let's see if we can get here the pro standings after round 6. So I think this is not including the discard. So if Boomer is in the chat or someone can get a hold of him and just confirm if this is including discard or not. I don't think it is. So the Stig is leading the championship. This man here in the pits is leading the championship with 200 points. That is a 31 point gap to P2 Sokal. So the Stick has got a good solid lead. Remember that a win is 35 points. So yeah, Stick can pretty much DNF and can still keep the lead. But between Sokal and Sweaty Palms, it's 15 points difference between P2 and P3. So everything to play for in there as well. But the championship lead is quite solid. But that is not including the discard. So they have to discard their worst result. So maybe that is going to change things a little bit. Under 787, hi, can you go over the race format and lobby settings for a new viewer? Yes, I can. I cannot go to the lobby settings right now because qualification is about to start and these guys are getting the track. Everybody on soft tires. Don't attack still on hard. I think it's gonna fix that in a bit. But race format is going to be a 1-hour endurance race. Hard tires are mandatory, but I think today, well, everybody will be using hards anyway because this Nurburgring is a very long track and high degradation. Everybody is using the same car. They are using the Honda NSX. I think this is 2007, no, 2016 Group 2 car. With POP enabled. So yeah, it's the same machinery for everybody. It's all down to your skill, how good you are, how fast you are. The Walters with a new livery, if I'm not mistaken, as well. It's been a while, but I think there's a new livery looking quite sharp there. Sweaty Palms, the P3 in the championship. Second to come out of the pits. And now we're big contender here, Shred, who came in late in the championship, but has got more than 100 points already in just a handful of races. He's in P10 at the moment, but he's got pace to be running right there up front. Maybe just to change his livery. Red Bull. Championship leader, the Stick. With the Autobax livery, you can see maybe Autobax calendar back there. I need to flip it, it's still August page in there. But yeah, I've got the Autobax livery. Autobax calendar there at the back. Everybody coming with the soft tires because it's qualification and there's no tire wear for qualification. No, it's not a dry race necessarily. It is random, right? So we have time. They're still in the out lab. Let's just quickly go here through the lobby settings. It's random, all random. So everything can happen. Tire wear is 5 times. Fuel consumption is 3 times. And the refueling is quite high, if you ask me. I don't know where the refueling is. How many liters? Oh, 8 liters per second. It's quite high refueling. It's a bit too quick for my like, but I'm just a host here. I'm not the admin. But that's how they are rolling this season. Sweaty Palms now up front. I don't think he's actually up front. There was some another car in front. The game's still quite buggy and changing the position of the cars. Let's go through everyone else that is here today. Sokal currently P2 in the championship with 169 points. Needs a solid result to get Sweaty Palms off his back. Not literally. Sticky Bandit. Where is Sticky Bandit? His P7 in the championship is equal with Bottle Fat Mustang at 111 points. So P7 and P8 in the championship are equal. Jealous Pillow coming very close behind. Jealous Pillow is P14 in the championship. Remember, well, he missed a couple of races, so there's no discard for him. So this is his real result. Stick just saying, let people pass. I think that is a very good advice. If someone is coming faster behind, let them go. I mean, you guys still in the out lap. Still space. There's no point in holding other people back. John Lewis, bright blue and yellow livery. Looking good there on the track. Bottle-fed Mustang. He's got Mustang in the name, but he's not as dangerous as Mustang on the track. That's a good thing. Nos Fox, beautiful. I keep saying this looks like McLaren because of the orange, but it's a beautiful livery anyway. Very shiny as well. Jenny for the back. There in the back, our 13 drivers in the Pro Division today. So Ando's cheering for the Stig. I see the Stig is the championship leader. Where is the Stig? He's coming here in 4th at the moment, right behind Sokal. Not sure who's gonna pass. Well, they still got time. Yeah, Sokal there opening it up, letting the Stig pass. So Ando, are you one of those guys who love Nurburgring or you hate Nurburgring? I know that whatever I say is going to cause a lot of controversy, but I think Tsukuba is a much better track than Nurburgring. Said it. Stick there, hitting the wall a little bit. Let's just check if the replay controls are working. Yes. Yes, they are. And now we have the timer there at the top. So 9 minutes left for this qualification. It's a 15-minute countdown. So everybody has time for the out lap and a flying lap. As long as you don't spend too much time there in the pits. I'm really curious if we're gonna have rain here or not. It's a 1 hour race with the one-time progression, so it's not very fast weather change, but a lot can still happen in an hour. I would love to see some rain and to see the rain stay. It would definitely mess up a couple of things in the championship. You guys know me, you know I like this kind of thing. What happened here to Sticky Bandits? Let's see if we can get the replay. Yeah, he's got some damage in the front. So this is a classic case of Nurburgring compilation type of accident. Came hot out of the corner, spun. Hitting the wall on the inside there, got a little bit of front damage. I think he just sat in there to let people pass in front instead of just coming out back into the track and getting heated on the side, isn't it? Good racing etiquette there. Right, so the front runners are already almost opening their flying lap. We have Shred and Sweaty Palms very close. Sweaty Palms giving Shred a hard time there. Right, it is on, so flying laps starting now. And Sweaty Palms is going for the attack. Not here to make judgment. I know the Shred is a fast guy. Sweaty Palms is one fast dude as well. So, staying close like that should benefit him. He can stay close like that for the whole lap. He gets growing a little bit, but maybe he'll catch up. Nurburgring is a very long track, and even though these guys here are pros, it's very hard for someone to nail perfect lap after perfect lap. It's a very long track. Sweaty Palms, he always races with the wiper. He says it gives you 5 more horsepower. I believe him, so I'm gonna call him out for running with the wipers. But yeah, I thought it was starting to rain, but no. Let's see if anyone else got the wipers. No, it's just Sweaty Palms. Yeah, so he's just doing that thing again. So called out with a short penalty, so you need to be careful here. There's only one penalty section in this track. I remember, I think in GT Sports they used to have multiple penalty zones in some tracks, and I think that is a very good idea. First, because this red thing here can be quite distracting, especially if you're driving, for example, a Lambo GR4. This overlay, this penalty, right in the center of the track, the screen sits right in the horizon and in the racing line as well. It's a little bit distracting and annoying, to say the least. But yeah, here there's only one penalty point, which is just before the main straight. So it kind of hurts you. I mean, it's your fault for getting the penalty, but it hurts you a lot. They could have had, I don't know, this big track, another 1 or 2 points to get rid of the penalty to some of those mid sections. I don't know, it's just my 2 pence. Tom the Tech very close there to SoCal actually as well. Tom the Tech is P6 in the championship. Between P5, the Lone Wolf Racing, who I don't think that's the same name in here, but between Lone Wolf Racing and Bottle Fat Mustang, so P5 and P8, there's only 8 points difference. It's very close. To be fair, the whole middle pack of the championship, it's from P5 up to P10, they're all pretty close in the championship, like some 10 to 15 points gap, which is not a lot. Not a lot considering 35 points for the winner. Not sure exactly what happened to Sweaty Palms, but he lost quite a bit of contact there with Shred here. Still in their flying lap. How's the stick doing? One thing that I really miss in this game is that analysis screen that you had in GT Sport. You could see the overall map, see where the drivers are, and see the sector times and so on. That was really good, so especially for a data nerd like me. You know, that was very enjoyable piece of information. It's only ever been one penalty zone per track. The old ways was to burn it off anywhere. Yes, I do remember that. You could burn the braking zones and not suffer any real-time loss. Yeah, if you just like coast a little bit, if you're a slow driver and you just don't have the throttle on at all times. I remember those days where you would just get rid of your penalty as you go. I think actually it's not that we had multiple penalty zones. I think the penalty zones have changed between GT Sport and GT7. That for sure has happened in a few tracks. Boomer here saying, hey Riley, just a heads up, I'm out for the rest of the season with a broken foot. Damn it, mate. And Moran will host the AM lobby. If he doesn't make it in time, Progenitor will host. Thanks for the heads up, mate. I'm sorry to hear about your foot, but can't you use one of these, mate? To use one of these to just fill up the lobby. I think, I don't know, some of these guys, once they get into the wheel, they cannot go back to the controller. Which is fair enough. Mate, I wish you a fast recovery. And if you can just send an update on Discord, what is the championship standing, including the discard? Is the stick still like 31 points ahead? Is it more, is it less? I'm quite curious. Let's get it back here to the general chat on Discord. Going onto the grass a little bit in there. Everybody's struggling a little bit, and everybody's about the soft tires for the qualification. Imagine how funny it would be if someone forgets to change the tires onto the race. We've seen it happen before. Not last race, the one before, the last one that I broadcast. I think it was Le Mans, wasn't it? Yeah, someone went with soft into Le Mans and then had to go for some early pits. That wasn't that pretty. Too big of a liability with controller, fair enough, mate. Racing with the broken foot might be might be better. So John Lewis is catching up as well, but he's got a small penalty. Sokol also had a penalty, but now he's got a solid gap to Tom the Tag. Tom the Tag there has hit the wall. Let's see if we can catch that in the replay. Yeah, no damage here. Touch the curb there, touch the other curb, bam! Oof. There was a stick there, passing. Lucky not to have smashed him in the back. Now this stick is... Okay, so just a game not knowing where the positions are. Let's see Shred here, he's at the end of the straight already. Across the finish line with just a little bit time to spare. And sets at 7:20 time. That is a very good lap time. He's got 3 minutes left to parade. He's just gonna sunbathe there in turn 1. Sweaty Palms with a 7:31. Sokol coming down now. And gets P2. Sokol up to P2, but wait, he's got a red time. Is that gonna count? I think it did count. The stick now puts himself in P2, the 7:25. Sweaty Pumps in P4. Tom the Tag gets P5. Yoni is P7. Nose going down. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit until everybody crosses the line. So Walters has crossed already. Okay, Jealous Pillow still to go. Coming down now, close to 8 minutes there, 7:50. There you go, 7:49 for Jealous Pillow, Bottle Fed Mustang. Should be very close to that as well. 7:47, that's good. Small improvement there. Nos Fox. Coming down now, it's going to be close at 49 as well. 7:49. Only 500ths of a second behind Jealous Pillow. And where's Jenny? Jenny with a 46, that's P10. Good stuff. There's our qualification, just waiting for this man here because he crossed the finish line too soon. Now we have another whole minute to wait for him. Right, we've got here the qualification without the drop-off. I got it. Can you have including the discard, please? Including the discard. Shred is fast, lol. Yes, he is. He's doing alright. Your screen frozen. Whose screen frozen? No, he's here. Yeah, screen's not frozen, mate. Don't worry. Screwed a couple of things. Could have broken into the 9 things. Whoa. Okay, so that's a 7:20. Well, yeah, probably I could have gone into the 9 things for sure. Sunbathing in here. You can see that the timer's still going, man. But yeah, knowing Gran Turismo, it could have just been the game. The game was frozen. We've seen that a couple of times. You know, you're also seeing people getting lobbies getting dropped for whatever reason. Yeah, he's just chilling there. T1. You guys are lucky as well, you know, because I flew through Singapore and there's the F1 in Singapore this week, and I could have just stayed in there, you know, watching the race, but I would have missed this one again. I love you guys more than F1, as you can see, but not more than Mobata. Mobata was a lot of fun. If you guys check my YouTube channel, there are a few videos in there. There's actually one 360 video of me doing a couple of hot laps. Do check that out later when you can. Sorry, mate, I don't follow. What do I mean, including discard, like the drop race. Sorry, mate, it's my accent, I guess. Including the drop-off race. Current, yes, with the drop, yes. So everybody seems to be ready. Let's just check the results one more time here. Shred with a 720, Stig with 725, Sokal with a 730. This just shows Shred, had he not missed the first 3 races where he could be in the championship. Then have Sweaty Palms, Sticky Bandit, Tom the Tech, John Ruiz, Yoni. D Waters, Jenny, Bottlefed Mustang, Jealous Pillow, and Nos Fox. Our 13 drivers here today. It's quite close there at the back. I expect a few good battles. It's quite close up front as well. So this is going to be quite interesting. Thumbs up. Let's get ready to race. Go, 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 guys. I was a fast guy until the, the actual fast guy showed up. Nah, you're still alright, mate. You're not too bad. No, there's, you two are both A+. Right. It's time. Welcome to Rallycross GT. It's time for round 7 here in Nurburgring. 24 hours. The Pro Division is about to start with Shred pole position. The Stig in P2 and Sokal in P3 is a moving start. Rolling start, whatever you want to call it. They're very, very close back together. And the race is on. Stig's gonna try to get some space there on the inside. We're gonna slot behind Shred before turn 1. Let's hope no one gets yeeted here right from the start. And here they come, the first few corners. I can hear some tires screeching there, but everybody seems to have made it in one piece. Yoni there, I think, getting some positions. See some dust in the background, but so far so good. All the guys respecting themselves in here. And everybody has survived the first few corners. Shred going a little bit close to the grass in there, leaving some space for the Stig, who's going to try to stay as close as he can throughout the lap. The slipstream is very important here in Nurburgring, but once we get into the forest, it's a bit harder to go bumper to bumper. Let's see how long it's gonna last. Sokal falling behind a little bit there, 1.2 seconds already. Sweaty Palms gonna try to make a move as soon as he can. Tom the Tech is also keeping up quite well here at this start-off race. Right, thanks for the results. I'm gonna be checking that in a second, Boomer. As we get here into the forest section here, turning left, and it is on. See the gap going up already between the Stig and Shred. 2.7, Sokal is 1.7 now. The gap is growing even more, and the tires are starting to get red already. Wow. Ooh, someone is in the grass there. I saw it. I'm gonna try to get the replay later, but I saw an orange car in the grass. Maybe it was Sticky Bandit, I'm not sure, but Tom the Tech giving putting some pressure here on Sweaty Palms. It's part of the strategy, making Sweaty Palms lose grip on his steering wheel. Let's go on board with these guys here. Look at that. Tom the Tech really tried to get Sweaty Palms out of the way early here in the first lap of the race. Remember, you don't win the race in one lap, but you can completely lose it. Oh, there was a bit tight there. A little bit of breathing space for Sweaty Palms again. Tom the Tech putting the pressure early on, while Shred is already 2 seconds ahead of the Stig. Stig's gonna have to try to find some pace here. It's one thing as well, like Shred is a very fast guy, all these guys are quite fast, big respect for them. You know, but it's one thing being fast over a lap or two, but over a whole hour race, keeping the focus, especially in this track, yeah, I think we're gonna start to see some mistakes towards the end of the race. Sokol with a 2-second gap to Sweaty Palms. Tom the Tech there is still keeping the pressure on. We've got a couple of people here in the new people in the chat. Halfman555, hello new viewer, got any good jokes? I'll try to come with a couple later, but if you want to troll people when they spin, just go through the sound alerts here. Got a couple of good ones that you can play whenever someone spins. Please do, because no one seems to use those sound alerts anymore. It's a little bit frustrating, and we like to play those, but it's hard to multitask, you know. Right, since Tom the Tech is not attacking anymore, let's go through the rest of the guys here. Sticky Bandits in P6, got 2.5 seconds in front of him, but Yoni coming super close, half a second there as well. Jenny's up to P8, she's doing great here today. Is trying to find space there already. This one here. What about the keys? Right, on board with the Walters. He chases Jenny. And everybody's indeed with the hard tires. No one is gonna dare going soft. So I think you lose too much time in the pits that you don't make it back on the track, unfortunately. Championship standings with the drops included, so that's 169 for the SIG, and Sweaty Palms goes up to 154. Interesting. So everything's and Shred with a 132. Okay, so the championship is wide open when you include the drop-off races. Very interesting. So this is the penultimate round of the championship for you new guys in watching the broadcast. So this man here, Shred, missed 3 rounds, but he can still upset everyone. Well, can he still take it? He got 132 versus 160. I don't think he can be champion, but he can definitely fight for a silver or a bronze here still, I think. But also, he doesn't have a discard race anymore, right? Because he missed 3 anyway. But look at that gap go, 4.5 seconds already. Sokol has stabilized the gap a little bit now. It's 2.4. Sweaty Palms and Tom the Tech, they're still super close. And this is what I want to see. One reason why I don't really like Nurburgring is because it feels like everybody's just like parading or racing by themselves, but these guys here are smashing roads. So Shred is one of, oh okay, so it's gonna be after. Okay. Got it. So still very up close up front. And Sweaty Palms, bump drafting in there, does not want to get past yet. He's trying to save a little bit of fuel, slowing down a little bit there. Sweaty Palms, a strategist. Just you wait until someone tries to get in the pits. Like in the other pit entry in there, I'm gonna laugh so much. I mean, I shouldn't, but I will anyway. S7 Sleepy here cheering for Stig. Stig got a big crowd here cheering for him today, actually. It's good to see that. Still going for a one-stopper, maybe I did hear some people suggesting a one-stopper in on Discord, like there earlier in the chat, so I'll see. If everybody goes for one stop, I think it's gonna be a little bit boring, but I think you have to go quite safe in the fuel to be able to do a one stop, isn't it? I think the tires should last. How many laps are we looking at here anyway? Like 6, 7 laps? I literally just got back in the country. I have not kept up with their practice laps or anything, so I'm not sure exactly what they're looking at. This came straight into the commentary box. 3.3 seconds there for Sokol, but Tom the Tag actually. I think Sweaty Palms and Tom the Tag. Sweaty Palms fell behind a little bit there. 1.8 now. Something must have happened. But Tom the Tag is closing the gap on Sokol. It's 1 second now already. It's definitely going down this gap. So Tom the Tag, potentially a podium contender here today. Yeah, I think the tendency is for the gap to go down even further. 0.8 already. Tom the Tag was going from Prey now to Predator. It's going the bumper cam that I know you guys love. It's what half a second looks like here in Nurburgring. This is very, very close to comfort. GR2 cars here, they reach up to 300 kilometers per hour. You just saw Tom the Tag was almost at the rev limiter in there. This is my least favorite part of the track, by the way. I always mess it up. Tom the Tag now. The gap is only in the clock because it's literally bumper to bumper already with Sokol. This is good, it's good. We're gonna have more battles. We're gonna see battles. 8 laps. 8 laps, okay. So you should be able to do 4 laps with the tank. Or 4, well, at least 4 laps with the tire set. That's what you need to be able to do a one stopper. It's looking possible right now. I think it was in Le Mans we see some people pushing a little bit too much with the tires. So fuel is gonna be tight. And they're saying tires too, okay. See, so doing a one stopper is going to be challenging. It's good intel. I'm looking forward to see that. Some people are saying as well, maybe don't bother putting mediums. We'll see. But let's go on board here with Tom the Tag. Getting dark on this side of the track here, with all the trees. A little love tap there on Sokol. Another one. It's hard to pass here. It's hard to pass when the cars have the same top speed and you're all like on the limiter. And this car's got so much aero that you can take most of these corners at like Flatout. It's got Flatout racing for a reason, isn't it? Missing the exit of the carousel there a little bit, allows Sokol to breathe. And what happened to Sweaty Palms? We have Yoni now attacking Sweaty Palms, 2 veterans here from Flatout Racing League. Both of these drivers were with us back in Season 1. Both of them going to the grass together as well. Looks like synchronized messing up. As Yoni gas pass up to P5. It's a good pass there by Yoni in the middle sector. Something must have happened there to Sweaty Palms. Maybe all that pressure from Tond Attack early on got the hands too wet, has no grip on the wheels now anymore. Struggling with the corners perhaps. Yoni passed up to P5 and already put a 1.2 second gap on Sweaty Palms. What is going on? Sticky Bandit there in P7. Solid race. We're gonna have to start managing the lap times later on because we don't have too much sectors in here. The waters in P8. Jenny lost 1 position. P9 is good progress for her as well. Got into lap 3 and almost already getting to half a tank. So I think I can see what you guys are saying about the fuel being a problem. And I said we were gonna have battles here towards the back of the pack. Look at there, Jealous Pillow and Nos Fox, bumper to bumper. See the carbon parts from Jealous Pillow car all peeling off already. There from the love taps. Let's go check on Shred because he's about to open. Ooh, nudging the wall there, opening his first flying lap. Sorry, close the first lap and into lap 3 now. Sorry, I'm Stig going to the pits already. That's early. So that is not a one-stopper for the Stig. An early pit for him. I can see the sky's getting dark. I don't think it's dark enough for rain, so I'm just saying someone's trying 3, 3, and 2. Would have made it interesting. You cannot do with the softs. You need to wear the hards. Like hards are mandatory. So Stig is coming out in P5, super close to Yoni. Let's get that merge again in the replay in a bit. There's a very, very close pit merge between the Stig and Yoni. So Stig puts the medium tires and manages now to stay in front of Yoni. Let's see the merge in here one more time. Oh, that was tight. So Yoni was in front, but the Stig was on the inside with better tires. But that was a very, very nice merge between these two. The Stig managed to have a bit more traction and stay in front. But good race from Yoni. P5 is definitely a very good result for him as well. And I think Stig was the only one to pit. Probably Stig is all over the one stopper. Yeah, no, as we just saw, he is not. If they don't watch the field, they have to pit on lap 3. I think they might, some of them. Did the Stig refuel? It did not. Stig did not refuel, so he's gonna do another 2 laps with his half tank and just floor it with the medium tires. Let's see if we can make the time back. And the thing is, doing 2 laps and stopping, 2 laps and stopping, he's not gonna be able to do to set a fast time. You know what I mean? Why in the world Stig pit on lap 3? It's a good question, mate. Someone got Stig on the radio. Let's reach out to him and say, mate, what the hell? Shreddinator. Well, this is lap 3 now. Maybe he's gonna go for one stop because he's got just under half a tank. might be able to go for a one stop, and then it rains. It can always happen. Tom the Tech is up in P2. Look at him go. Got past Sokal already. By the looks of it, Tom the Tech might be able to go one stop as well. Let me just look at Sweaty Palm's fuel. Nah, it does not look like he's saving any more than any of the other guys. I need to have a word with Sweaty Palms after the race and see what is going on. Tom the Tech, they're almost making me choke there. We're gonna have to get the replay on that, see what happened. Let's hold the replay there on Tom the Tech. There, just lost traction, didn't even hit the curb. Maybe he was just too early in the throttle there, and ended up understeering into the wall. Lost about 7 to 8 seconds there with that mistake. About 7 seconds behind Sokal, and right in front of the stick. So he should have the pace and the grip to get past Tom the Tech without too much trouble, without having to force his way through as well. Meanwhile, Yoni already putting 2.6 seconds on Sweaty Palms. Wow, that is solid gap. Right, we're gonna get into the carousel in a bit, and I think that's going to be Stick's chance to get past. Yeah, that could be there. No, he can't. If you wait into the big straight to get past someone, you lose way too much time. He's got the grip. Should be able to just, like, you know, put the nose somewhere in there and get past. Just need to be careful not to put the colleagues in the wall. Oh, Tom the Tech in the grass a little bit there. Got two wheels a little bit dirty. Stick tried to make the move, but he was not close enough. Again, two more wheels there, just in the dirty side of the curb. Tom the Tech starting to struggle with the grip. You can see why his tires are not very happy. And Stig as well must be not so happy losing this much time behind someone with the fresh medium tires. You're not gonna stay fresh for much longer. Super cool. So this is allowing Yoni to catch up as well. So now Yoni getting into the mix, second carousel. Now the extra grip from the stick should make absolutely no difference on the straight. Once you have the straight, your tire doesn't matter. Almost on the grass there for the stick, and there they go. Yoni is not close enough to make use of the slipstream. Even the stick actually, it's just outside the slip. He must be so pissed off with this actually. I think he's actually saving a little bit of fuel. Yoni managed to get a little bit into the slip, but I think he's gonna get into the pits. Tom the Tech probably gonna go pits as well. Shred is carrying on. Shred is going for the one stopper. Sokal, let's see. And it looks like he's staying out as well. Yep, he is. He's staying out. Tom the Tech is also staying out, and that's not very good for the stick because he's going to lose a lot of time behind these guys. But now the stick needs to hope that the tire degradation is going to slow them down a lot during the race. That doesn't make this one stop worth. Right, here goes the stick. If anywhere he's got a chance to pass, is here in the GP sector. The track is a little bit wider. And is it just me or is it getting cloudy? I don't know. The light has changed a little bit. It looks a bit darker. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the radar. But the stick is trying absolutely everything he can to get past. Got a good exit there. But Tom the Tech still got a full car in front. If it starts raining mid-race, these guys are going to be in some serious trouble. Stick trying absolutely everything he can to get past. Losing so much time though. Definitely not where he would have wanted to be. Go for a dive? No, no dive. A little wiggle there from Tom the Tech, but not enough for the stick to find space. Coming side by side here though in sector 1 of the forest. And yes! Stick finally managed to get past. Tom the Tech with a bit of damage there though. I think that's what allowed the stick to get past finally. He's being released. I heard a bit more noise there. Did Yoni mess up there somehow? We're gonna try to get a second replay there after this one. A little bit of contact there, but nothing too bad. Okay, so maybe that could end up in the stewards. I don't know. And I don't think Yoni did me because he's still super close in here. They both got the same tire wear, the same fuel consumption, but Tom the Tech, he is getting faster and faster as well after each round. He's now fighting with the big boys, and Yoni as well. Yoni's doing great here in the ring. Haven't seen Yoni showing this space quite some time actually. Watch that rubber. Meanwhile, Shred, 30 seconds gap to P2. 7:32 fastest lap. He's definitely going for a one-stopper here. Should be able to make it work Sokal as well. And now this Stig, who has already stopped, now catching up with Sokal. Even after losing that much time behind Tom the Tech, he already put 4.5 seconds to Tom the Tech. That just gives you an idea of how much time he lost behind those guys there. Actually, I'll probably leave him be. I don't want to mess up with his concentration. Oh, with so I'm talking about the stick. Ah, so you guys are, so you got him on the radio. Let's see. It's good to have a spotter every now and then. Some of the other leagues that are raced in, you know, some of the guys, they leave the broadcasts on speakers so they can hear what the commentators are saying and adapt their strategy, you know, on the fly, based on what people are doing. And it does look like the weather is changing. You can see it's a bit hazy. Maybe it's just clouds, maybe there's no rain coming, but this is looking uglier and uglier. Yeah, you cannot see the blue sky anymore. Oh boy, I'm hoping for some rain here. Still blue on that side, it's not blue on the other side of the sky. Sweaty Palms in P6 has got Sticky Bandits. Getting very close there to him. Sweaty Palms already got the fuel blinking. So he is going for a one stop. But is it gonna work though? Can he actually make it to the pits? We've seen in a few races before, people running out of fuel and just limping to the finish line. I think it was in Barcelona we saw that happen. Ooh, Sweaty Palms making a mistake there, allows Sticky Bandits to get past. Sweaty Palms very lucky there not to completely bin it. Sleep, if you got sticking the radio, ask him to give us some update from the radar. Is it likely to rain or not? Is it just clouds, or is there rain coming? They really should update a few of these things here for the spectator mode, isn't it? Have all those sector timings that we had in GT Sport. Have the weather radar as well. This would be so good to have. Good bits of information. And looking at the fuel on these guys, oh boy, oh boy. I wonder if they're gonna make it or not. So just going through old boys here. The guys at the back with a bit more space, but everybody here going for a one stop as well. Actually, Jealous Pillow has already hit it in lap 3, so that's definitely a 2-stop as well. Right, here comes Fred into the pits. Sokal, Stick is very close to him, and the Stick can probably go. No, he cannot go one more lap because of the fuel. I was gonna say, due to if it was going to rain, he would have been in a better position because he could go one more lap with his tires and put new tires later, but no, he's gonna have to stop right now. But all of what happened there to Sokal? Was that a bug or did Sokal really? No, yeah, he's got some damage. Let's see what happened in there. Did he go? No, he did not go there in the wrong one. I'm not sure if he tried to go the other way, if he just lost control. But that was interesting to say the least. Right, everybody in the pits. Stick put hards again. So we have Shred there in P1. Comfortable, that's where he was before. Stig now coming out full tank, hard tires, and he's back in P2, so this actually worked well for the Stig, you know, the whole strategy. And with Sokal making that mistake, he's now with a 2.5 second gap. The extra stop actually did not cost him anything. He's well in front of Tom the Tech, who's going for a one stop. Yoni lost a little bit of time as well to Tom the Tech now, it seems. Sticky Bandit in P6, Sweaty Palms P7, T Walters here in P8, Jenny, she's in P9. And the guys behind, they are still in the pits. We know that Jealous Pillow had already pitted, but I don't know how far back he's going to be. So here's Nosfox coming out in P10. John Lewis behind him in P11. Okay, so Jealous Pillow is still a little bit further back. Bottle Fat Mustang coming out of the pits already. So yeah, so Jealous Pill is some 15 seconds, 12 seconds, 10 seconds going down, yeah, but he's still some way behind Bottle Fed Mustang, and I think, looking at the field here, Jealous Pillow will have to do one more stop at least. So, yeah, not looking very good for him. We have here with the buddy, first time in the chat cheering for Stig as well. So the Sector 7 Racing in big numbers here in the chat. Stig got some damage. Stig got some damage. We're gonna have to check the replay on that. The damage was already there, so I'm not sure, even though I got the long replay. So somewhere there in Sector 1 of the forest, you know, Stig kissed the wall somewhere. And that means the Sokol is going to catch up. It's really, really hazy here in the track. It really looks like it's gonna rain at some point. Nothing on the radar. Sleepy Sev is saying, okay, you got Stig in the radio. Nothing on the radar, but mate, it really looks sketchy here. This weather. Nice drone angle here, chasing Sokol. Drone could reach 230 at least. Tom the Tech 1.3 seconds behind. Okay, so I think Tom the Tech is gonna give this guy some headache as well. Seeing how quick he was going earlier on, he's definitely gonna catch this guy. Stig doing some more wiggle there in front of Sokol. They're all in their out laps. Got a good battle here for the next few laps. Stig managing to breathe a little bit, but Tom the Tech is up for blood. Bumper cam here chasing Sokol, and Mismatch saying that amateur lobby is already up. Wow, okay, so we still have 24 minutes to go. Just let me know, Mismatch, if you guys are going to start qualification a little bit sooner so we don't delay too much of things. It's good with me. I can jump in halfway through qualification and then we broadcast just the race. That also works for me. Just let me know, let the guys know as well. Tends to lengthen the broadcast a little bit too much sometimes. And look at Tom the Tech trying to find space here around Sokol. Pushing the car in 6th gear. But there's literally no space to get past. Through the first carousel. Very close. Yoni lost a little bit of contact with the front runners, but P5 is going to be very, very good for him. Sweaty Palms down to P7. Let's go back there to the battle. Tom the Tech and Sokol. Still half a second between them. And Stig now finally stretching his legs a little bit. 2.3. 2.5 is going up the gap. And the fog is taking over the ring here, limiting visibility. There's no rain, but there's plenty of fog in here. Too bad it's not night as well. That would be an absolute nightmare. Okay, coming to the second carousel. Tom the Tech's gonna try to stay as close as he can. He's gonna stay behind and save fuel. Try to induce so-called the mistake. We're just gonna get past and try to chase the Stig. The gap's going up, 3.3. The Stig is really now doesn't have to look in his mirrors. He's just getting out there. Ridge Raider, mate, how you doing, my man? Unfortunately, I wasn't here for the last race. Heard that Ridge Raider took the win there at Daytona. And as we see, Tom the Tank is bump drafting here his way. Yep, there he is, just bump drafting. Yeah, there's no pain. He can't pass. The car's in the limiter. Actually forgot about this vital detail. These cars, they have the same top speed. Once you're there in the limiter, if you can put the face in the wind there, you're not gonna get past. Tom doesn't have to get past during the race. So-called Tom the Tank. We're gonna go for another lap. It's finally their previous one was the out lap from the pits. You can see that Tom the Tank was slightly quicker there, 8.1 in his out lap versus 8.2. So-called, and look at Tom the Tank go around the inside. Big long right-hander. Great move from Tom the Tank. Gets past in the hairpin. He is up to P3, and the gap to the Stig has gone down. It was over 3.5 seconds, now only 2.7. They got 7/10 there in just a couple of corners, really. A little bit too wide there in the background. The so-called. Now Stig's gonna have to fight for his life here and try to stay in P2. I think Tom the Tank will give him a good run for his money. That is, he doesn't keep wiggling like that. But Tom the Tank got past Sokol. Is already opening that gap. Let's go check on our good old friend Yoni here in P5. Got a big gap in front, big gap behind. He's just doing laps by himself, and this is the hardest bit. You know, keeping the focus when you're just doing laps. I'm one of those guys. I hate doing practice laps. You know, and especially by myself. I run much better when I have a target than when I have clean track. Sticky bandits as well with a big gap in front and behind. I'm just saying they're not quite on the limiter. Revs don't cut out, but pulling out and slip at 290 is like hitting a wall. Yeah, and this cars, they got a lot of aero as well. They struggle. I think if you have wind in your face, they struggle to get past 300 kilometers. With the slip, you could see getting to like 305, 308 in the slip, and then doing the little love tap. Sweaty Palms just doing laps here as well. 3 orders in Jenny. We might have a battle in our hands here soon. 2-second gap between them. Let's keep here P8 and P9. We can come back here later on. Also between Joan Ruiz and Nos Fox, they're not too far out. Very nice livery from Nos Fox. It's definitely my favorite livery from the Pro Division. I think my favorite livery, all in all, Ridge Raider, you guys gonna see the amateur division later on. So very, very sensitive. Auto-fed Mustang here in P12 all by himself, and Jealous below. Not giving up, that's the most important. He put the soft tires on now. Wow. Now will they last? We'll see. Right, back to Sokal. It's 2 seconds gap to Tom the Tech. Tom the Tech now 2 seconds gap to the stick. It is going down, and it's going down fast. Tom the Tech is flying. The sun is coming out. The fog has dissipated. Visibility is getting better again. Track temperatures are changing, so maybe a little bit more tire degradation, but also a little bit more grip. Place your bets, guys. I think Tom the Tech is going to take P2 from the stick. What do you guys think? Hey, may work hard for your livery. Oh, I haven't seen your livery in a bit. I'll check it out again. But so, mate, like, Ridgeway, he's got the black, orange, and white. You know, you cannot beat their XGT colors. You know, it's like cheating. You know, I'm gonna be biased for that. I do like the Autobox again. You know, it's the bias. I know I bought most of my car parts from Autobox. You know, it's a little bit. That's why we're not doing a beauty contest here, and I'm not the judge. And we see Tom the Tech actually making a small mistake there, hitting the wall one more time. That's what I said about being quick, but you need to keep the focus. Tom the Tech lost the focus there. Had the what am I gonna have for lunch? Lasagna, and then goes into the wall, and now he's under attack from Sokal one more time. Look at Sokal gets past there, taking advantage of the broken front arrow and front left from Tom the Tech, and now he's gonna have to go back to the drawing board and do it all over again. He's got 15 minutes to go. I think he still has a chance to catch the stick. The gap is 6 seconds, 6.5 seconds between Tom the Tech and the stick, give or take. I think he should be able to make that up again in the next couple of laps if he keeps his cool. The Sector 7 guys must be quite relieved now. Their man, the stick, is now free to go. 5 seconds gap should be enough for him to have some good breathing space. And let's look at the lap times. We see here Shred with a 7:32. That is a very, very solid lap considering he's got very worn out hard tires. And he's got 46 seconds gap to the guys behind as well. He is in a league of his own. Let's go back here to Jenny, because I can see that she has got past the Walters. Jenny's up to P8. It's going to be a very good result for her. Walters still very close and is not going to give up so easily. We are on board here as they come into the straight. Okay, we're going to have some side-by-side action. Just turning on my dual shock again so I can get this camera. Jenny gets back into the slip. Trying to find a little space there as they come into the braking zone, but there was very good effort there from D. Waters to get back past in front. There was a good exit from the corner before the straight, and good shifting timing as well. Jenny, a little bit more cautious on his final sector because the gap goes up to 1.3. It took me some time to get comfortable and going full push in those last corners there after the big straight, especially with road cars. I'm more of a road car guy than a GR, you know, and then just going full push on that final sector on sports tires or even comfort tires. It takes some big cojones. Back to the front, Sokal holding on to P3, 1.3 seconds to Tom the Tech. Tom the Tech looks like he lost a little bit of confidence after that little nudge on the wall. He's quite solid in P5, got a little penalty now. Not too bad. Got a little bit too much fuel there, I think. It's better to have more than less. No fuel, Muppet. Yeah, Shred worked the correct. Yeah, you see, if had the stick filled up the tank when he stopped earlier in that in the second lap, he would have been able to go the whole distance. Like, well, not the whole. It would still have been a two-stopper, but he wouldn't maybe have caught up in so much traffic. You know, have gone like 2 laps in hard and then 4 laps on hard with a full tank, and then 2 laps on medium at the end, and then he would have eaten everyone alive in the final stint. Maybe that would have played out better, and also he would have finished the race on mediums, and he would have had time to set a solid fastest lap on medium tires. Fastest lap, you get 1 extra point as well. So yeah, here you go, amateurs. If you are listening in, you know, don't do what the stick. You can kind of do what the stick did, just change the order of the stints. Doing a one-stop strategy can work out, but that will really depend on your skill, and for some people it might get quite dangerous to push the tires to the limit, like some of these guys were doing. Whoop, got that. Shred making a mistake live in the camera. We're gonna have to get a replay here as well, just for the entertainment of the crowd. Let's see one more time. Right at the exit of the carousel. Bit of understeering there. Lucky though. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse in there. Right, is he gonna do the same thing? No, he won't. Sokal, Tom the Tech's closing that gap again. Whoa! Look at Tom the Tech go. We're gonna have to get the audio again. That's Yoni's soundtrack. Just because we said, look at that. It is the same point. Too hard in the throttle, I think. Even with traction control, you know, when you're on that, I think it's on the change when the carousel gets back to flat, you throttle too hard in there. The tires are already showing some serious signs of wear, and yeah, it can happen. It has happened again. You know, 2 people almost in a row. Oh, man, this one gets me every single time. You know that the sad thing is that kids nowadays they don't know who Mutley is anymore. I think it's like more for old school people like me, but this gets me every single time. This laughter. Right, Sweaty Palms, he's in P7. Waters and Jenny still battling, but Jenny falling behind a little bit. I think she'll still be happy with that P9. How are the guys for the back? John Lewis, solid gap. Nos Fox as well, solid gap. Something must have happened. I remember the guys being closer to each other back here. Some of the guys. Being jealous below. He's gonna have to do one more stop. He's on softs. Brave man, very brave man to go out in softs here. Tom the Tech now out of contention for the podium, and I think Sokal as well, he's too far back from the stick. He has not been showing a threatening pace here that Stig would have to worry about. So I think the podium's kind of set already. Shred with a 48-second gap. That's what I call a good gap. Sticking P2, just improved his personal best with a 37. Sokal, his personal best is a 7:40.004. Not too bad, not too bad. Mind the gap, yeah, mate, that's a hell of a gap. Stig could have even gone, Shred, he could have done a pit, put the soft tires, just go and smash it and put an even fast lap in there. He's got that much advantage. Tom the Tech, I think he's quite safe here in P4. Yoni's 10 seconds back. Look at the time again here, a 7:38, the personal best from Tom the Tech, and that was back then, early in the race, when he had a little bit more of clear track. You know, Stig now with empty tank, doing the same, like 1 second better. So Sokal, his fast lap was a 40. It just shows the pace that Tom the Tech had here in the ring. Just lacked a little bit of the consistency that Yoni is showing a lot today. You guys doing the broadcast is saying that spin is Yoni's soundtrack because he's that guy that goes big or goes home. You know. Pushes a lot and ends up pushing too much for his own good sometimes, ends up in the wall. But he's here with the pros now, you know. He's showing some serious pace, some big improvements from definitely from season 1 when RXGT was broadcasting as well. But he's getting faster and faster. It's good. It's good to see the progression of the guys throughout the season as well. Bandit 5-second gap, just done his personal best 42 in there versus the 48 from Yoni. So maybe it was a mistake from Yoni in the previous lap. Looking at lap 6, 44 here versus 45 from Yoni. And Sticky Bandit, he is closing the gap. No mistakes allowed for Yoni anymore. Sweaty Palms, P7, then Jenny, she's back in P8. Look at her go. The battle between Jenny and Walter is going for the whole race here, exchanging positions. Let's stay with them here a little bit longer. Wait, where's Shred? Okay, sorry, I just saw the map here. Shred is up there. We got time. We got time to go here with Jenny and Walters. We're gonna give these guys in the back some love as well. Another flat out part of the track. Walters trying to go around the outside, a little bit of contact. They have a sharp right here now, and Walters manages to go late in the brakes. Goes up to P8 one more time, but Jenny is going to fight back. His gap there is 4.4. The gap's going down as well. I think he's too far back to attack this too. But who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna come back to these guys here towards the end of the race. Let's check what is Shred doing. Certainly not being merciful of those tires, making it now I know why he's called Shred. Coming down here, the final part of the track between Sokol and Stig and Tom the Tech. Yeah, they're too far back. I think the positions are set unless something catastrophic happens in this last few corners, this last few seconds of race left. We know our top three already. Coming to the final carousel for Shred. No more moments for him. He is safe. Down the long straight for the final time today. He's got some fuel left in there. He can just push it all the way. Does not need to put into fuel map 6. And let's see, with wind in the face, getting closer to those 300 because this is uphill a little bit. Yeah, he's actually losing speed because of the drag. These GR2 cars, they are seriously fast. Final sector for the for Shred. He's gonna take home one more win here. Throwing a whole spanner there in the middle of the works of the championship, but he's gonna take one more win. Shred, from start to finish with the pole position and the fastest lap in 52 seconds to P2. Can anyone stop this man here in the rest of the championship? We have one more round to go. Shred is gonna take one more win. We'll see. We'll see. Championship leader, the Stig, coming down the straight himself. Got 12 seconds to Sokol, who is the P2 in the championship. Oh man, a lot of changes here to the championship for the next couple of races with this result. Stig is gonna take it home in P2. It's a good result. We really have asked for more here in this race. Sokol, P2 in the championship, taking home some important points. SP3 for him. And Tom the Tech almost running out of fuel, celebrating sideways across the finish line. P4, solid result from Tom the Tech. And Yoni is now under attack. We have yellow flag. I think that was just Tom the Tech doing his thing in there. Yoni still got enough fuel, and that's P5 for Yoni. Very good result. I think it's his best result this season, if I remember well. Sticky Bandit very close in P6. Mr. Sweaty Palms. It's not the result that he would have wanted his P3 in the championship. Fortunately, little C Money is not here today, so maybe not so bad for him. What happened to Jenny? Jenny lost a few positions. Time is up. And here is our race winner, Shred. Pole position, clean race, fastest lap, and the win. Absolutely amazing. Right. Official, so not spectate, sorry. Official results. Shred with the win with a 1 hour, 1 minute, 5 seconds, 4:78 total time. 7:32 his best lap. That was a very, very good lap. Followed by Stig and Soko completing the podium. Tom the Tech, Yoni, Sticky Bandit, Sweaty Palms, and D Walters, our top 8. And then John Ruiz, Jenny, Nos Fox, Bottle Fed Mustang, and Jealous Pillow. John Ruiz there with a 42 is not a bad fastest lap. You see, it's faster than Sweaty Palms, even on par with P6. But what we talk about consistency there, just being always on top. We're gonna have a very short interview with our race winner because we don't have a lot of time. Let's get Shred in the radio. Where is here? Flatout Racing League post-race interview, and here we are. Let's yes, there he is, Phil Swift, the man. Another win.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I was, you know what? I came out of there. I did my second lap. My first the first actual lap, and I screwed up going onto the main straight, and I hit the wall.
Oh, I missed that one. Lucky.
Yeah, no, it's okay. But I swear to God, I almost threw my rig into the wall. I was so mad. Because
imagine throwing the controller into the wall is easy. Imagine taking the whole rig
yeah, that would have been me. I was so mad because I was doing stupidly fast fucking sectors, and I just But you know what? I mean, I didn't expect to be this fast. To be honest with you, it's not a combination I'm good at. But I'm happy for it, and you know what? I got to give it to my team because they were over here whistling the whole time.
So that's what the guys are saying here. Whistle, whistle, whistle in the chat. I see. Yeah. So you had spotters in the radio.
Yeah. They were mocking my pedals because my pedals are squeaking. So every time my pedals squeaked, they whistled.
I see. Fair enough. And mate, at some point, I swear to God, it was gonna start raining because it got dark, it got foggy. Stig's got the guys in the radio as well, and I asked them, mate, is it gonna rain? Is it not? But fortunately, it didn't. But if it did, oh boy, that would have been quite interesting, wasn't it? Wouldn't it?
Well, you know what? It would have been fun for. I think we had all just come out. I think we were all on the second lap of our stop, so at least we just came out of the pits on our second stint. So yeah, it would have been interesting.
Yeah, and it got seriously foggy. Yeah.
No, I was praying for it. I wanted it to rain, but
I love when it rains. I love to see people spinning. We get the replays, we get the sound alerts. But mate, very good race today. Congratulations. We're gonna have to have a short one today because we're almost 40 minutes late for the amateurs already.
Yeah, race. Yeah. No, it's a long race, so you go ahead.
Yeah. Pleasure having you here in the commentary box again, mate, and then good luck in the next race.
2 weeks, yeah. All right, see you.
Cheers, mates. Righto, that was your race winner. We're gonna go for a quick break, and then when we come back, we're gonna have the amateurs. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back very, very soon. Welcome back to Rallycross GT, and this is Flatout Racing League, and we are ready for the amateur division to start here in the ring, the Nurburgring. We have another 8 laps of pure excitement. Qualification is about to start, and I'm really looking forward to this race. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Guys, about to start. We just had a very good race there with the pros as well, with Shred taking the win. Amateur standings, thanks Boomer. We have with the drop applied, nice. So Tron Colby with 117 points, Smoke and Hold with 108, Living Green 102, and Rick James 88 points. So only 5 points between the top. Sorry, not 5 points. Like that's 9 points between the top 2, and. Living Green is not that far back either, so everything's still open and to play for here in the amateur division. Remember, we still have to finish the Le Mans race because we had a connection issue before, and so we're gonna have to do that one again. So we have this round, we have Spa, and then we still have Le Mans to do it again. So there's 3 more races here that we still need to get results for, so everything absolutely open and to play for here with these guys. It is time for qualification. Here they come out of the pits. Living Green, first man to come out. Let's see if these guys are gonna keep a little bit more space between themselves compared to the pros. Tron Colby, the championship leader, coming out there in P2. Here we have Rick James, third man out of the pits. JD Island, another one in very bright green livery. This one is so bright that it even glows in the dark, almost. How does your buttholes? Here we go. Yeah, man. Yoni cheering for the other Foxes as well. Many Foxes in the grid, and some Vipers as well. Long shot. Yeah, Moran's livery. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. This one actually reminds me a lot of Rockstar Energy. I think you guys have Rockstar Energy in the US, isn't it? We didn't have that in the UK. Definitely don't have that in Japan. We have Monster in here and Mountain Dew. Is Mountain Dew an energy drink? I think it's just like a sugary, like it's what you guys call soda, but it's not like. It doesn't fall in the category of energy drink. Yeah, this one is very much like Rockstar Energy. I think it was Tanner Faust used to have VW Beetle, Rockstar Energy livery in the America's Rallycross some years back. Do like it. Smoke and Holt rocking up another new livery. It's good. It's good, but I like the older one more. But this is good. He's also rocking the new team livery there, the RRR. I forgot exactly what the name of the team was. I need to ask him in the radio later. But waving a new flag there as well for Smoke and Holt. I'm gonna give Moran the best livery of the race today. I'm gonna take this one. If you wanna piss me off with my broadcast, just show up to the lobby with a default livery. That is really gonna trigger me. You know, especially in this game with how easy it is for you to just import someone else's livery. There's zero excuse for someone to come in with a generic livery. So for me, no excuses. Ferrari GT here cheering for Tron Colby. Where is he? He's here P4 out of the pits. They're still in their out lap. Boomer, go go everywhere but Moran. You misspelled but in there, man. It's a double T. Let's just call the replay so then we have the countdown on the top of the screen. There we go. Little things that they could fix in this game, but they don't, isn't it? These are like day one bugs. Actually, it's not even day one because if I remember well, I think as well when GT7 came out, you couldn't even use the keyboard for replay. This game came out proper broken. It's much better now. Let's not be all doom and gloom. If it was that bad, we wouldn't be here. Long shot chasing Colby down the straight. It's not really a straight here, but catch my drift. And then we also catch Tron Colby in the wall, the championship leader there with a mistake in the out lap. Fortunately, it's just the out lap. You do not want to be doing that in your flying lap. Let's catch that again in the replay. How did that happen? I think he was understeering into the wall. No, it was oversteering. Just came in too hot into the corner. Car's fix again. Let's keep going. Nurburgring still up in front. Got a good space there. That means that Rick James is not gonna get any traffic during his flying lap. It looks like everybody's quite well spaced out except here for Colby and long shots. Thought Moran was a bit closer to him after the spin. Colby just caught up with long shot. Might want to make some space again before that. Well, no need to make space because long shot is making the space for him already. Trying to go around but can't. And also we have Smoke and Holt just getting past Moran. I think Moran is trying to space out so he doesn't have traffic during his flying laps. Good strategy. Hearing more noises here. Long shot, yes, we do have long shot with more damage. Let's see that. Wasn't too bad. Still got damage in the, oh okay, so that was it. So damage now on the right. That's where it came from. Struggling a little bit there. But that's the ring, isn't it? Saying, I like your style, Boomer, no mercy. Yeah, man. Shots being fired here in all directions. Nurburgring now coming to the end of the straight, ready to open his flying lap. Predictions, anyone? Predictions for race results. Tron Colby gonna extend the championship lead. This is Smoke and Holt gonna get 2 wins back to back. Nurburgring the first one there to open the lap. Ooh, and JD Arden coming in with a penalty. It's not too bad. I think he's gonna, Well, the interesting thing is that he got this penalty after the penalty zone, which means that if this was his flying lap, he wouldn't have set a time. Boomer's prediction, more than dead last, okay. Don't say that, mate. He's the host, and if he pulls the plug, then we're gonna have to postpone this race as well. So Colby and Holt quite close here. So is Holt going to take advantage of this slipstream? A little wiggle there. You can see also some tire marks in the sand in there. Probably someone was a little bit too wide earlier on. They're not racing yet, but they're already racing here. These two guys. JDR into that penalty. It's gonna take time until he can pay that penalty. Maybe two up front. Got quite some distance. Let's go here on board with Smoke and Holt. Another Flatout Racing NRX GT veteran. Man, he's going for it. He's there already. Now, technically, he will be losing time behind Colby, but considering he caught up to him already, his lap time should be better than Colby's. Anyway, the problem is, in theory, it would have been a lot better, and now he has risk of falling behind some of the other guys that have clean track. Let's see, Bottle-Fed Mustang here in the chat as well. Good luck to everyone. Sweaty Palms as well. Mate, Sweaty Palms, what was that race, man? You're normally faster than that. What happened? Championship hopes now not down the drain, but that shoot is gonna cost a few points there in the battle. Jump attack almost made me choke earlier on as well. So not a night or track. Well, fair enough. Like, I hate this track as well. This would definitely be my drop race. So actually, Holt and Colby, if you look at the times, is about a second difference into the lap. So Holt staying this close, he should be a minute, give or take, quicker than Colby. Further up, this guy's here, big space. No one in sight. This guy. This is how you should do, guys. You know, just keep space between each other. You know, no trouble in the laps. So no trouble with trying to get past anyone like this. Here goes Holt. Sweaty couldn't focus in practice because he was depressed from the Bears losing. This must be an NFL reference. Consistency and recovery. I wasn't just fast. I made fewer mistakes. Definitely true, Yoni. I did not play the soundtrack for you a single time today. I played plenty of times for other people, but not you. That's definitely a good result. Holt and Colby having a moment there. I can see some fog forming here as well. Race forecast completely different between pro and amateur. I wonder if we're gonna have some rain here for these guys. I seriously hope so, but we'll see. Got confidence up to the pit. The skies got dark and got a little nervous. Yep. I wasn't sure. It wasn't just the skies getting dark, but like I think if you go to the last cloud settings, that's probably what happened. There's the big clouds on the top, but there's also fog on the track, which is what we have, and that limits your how far you can look. And look at Holt go there on the inside. A little bit of contact. Colby is in the wall. This is certainly gonna get to the stewards, perhaps, maybe. Who knows? Not my problem. But Holt saw the opportunity, took it. Maybe there was contact, maybe there wasn't. You know, maybe just Kobe ran out of track in there. Ended up in the grass and in the wall. Not the qualification that he was hoping for, but this is a small grid today. I think there will be opportunities to get past and to recover. Everybody with the headlights on, like we can clearly see that the weather does not look pretty. It's probably similar to what you guys had as well. Totally not necessary during qualification, but that's what I'm saying. You have to keep the space. You have to, you know, leave the space. Hey, there's like 7 cars in this track. There's no reason to be so close to each other in qualification. Kobe's definitely not going to be happy about that. I think no one would. And now I'm curious if we're gonna have rain for these guys. Right, Nurburgring just set his lap time at 7:37. It's not a bad time. Rick James with 41. And now we have Smoke and Holt passing even JD Ireland. It's like Holt is just like literally going for it. Holt says the pole position with a 35. Had he not lost like half a lap behind Colby, they'd have been a lot quicker. But then again, you know, he caught 2 or 3 guys during this lap. Could have just left the space there from qualification. But I'll leave that one to the admins to sort out. I'm just here to commentate and talk shit about everyone else. That's my job here. Right, official qualification results. Smoke and Holt, pole position 7:35.365 is a very good time. Nurburgring with a 37.199 in P2, followed by Rick James, Morton, long shot, JD Ireland, and Colby. So Colby should have had a much better time, I assure you. He lost way more than 10 seconds in those spins, and then with the damage. But I think Holt is in a league of his own here as well, from what the lap times are showing. Let's see how he fares in the actual race. I'm ready. Let's wait for this, guys. You guys ready in the chat here as well? Nightbot excited there with the messages. Last to first challenge for Tron Colby. We've seen that before. We've seen a Shred almost pull that out before. You know, Colby's a championship leader. If anyone can do it, that's him. Everybody seems to be ready. Let's go. My mouse has disappeared here on the laptop for some reason. Right, let's go. It's time to race Flatout Racing League Season 4 Round 7. We're in the ring with the amateurs. Smoke and hold the pole position. It's gonna pull the pack in this one. Everybody on hard tires, it seems. Yes, it is. Is everybody gonna go for the same strategy? We will find out very soon. And the race is on. Smoke and hold with a good start. Nurburgring coming right behind him there. Moran going for a pass on the inside already. Trying to find space around Rick James. We see long shot as well. Going for a move over JD Ireland. It's a good start for these guys. No change of positions just yet. No one being yeeted either, which is always a good result. And Smoke and hold there. Holds on to P1, 0.8 second gap going up on Living Green. Rick James there solid in P3 as well. Long shot goes a little bit too wide there in the sandbox. Loses 2 positions. That's Kobe already up to P5. Makes quick work there of JD Ireland. Kobe's taking that last to first. Really serious. I wonder if he's trying to do last to first in the first lap only. That would be something. Actually, that would be a hell of something. 3.4 seconds to the leader for Tron Kobe. Everybody's still very close together. You can do it. Plenty of time in the track. Yeah, man, we have a whole hour ahead of us. Moran already closing up on Rick James as well, trying to make a move as soon as he has an opportunity. Go away, Corey. Go prepare for our broadcast on Sunday. Oh yeah, you guys have another league going, isn't it? Let's go on board. Actually, let's go passenger seat right here with Moran. He tries to get past Rick James. Side by side here is a good opportunity. They came out of the corner very close. Moran almost running out of space. They're literally side by side. 2 wheels almost on the grass. There you see some dust flying up, but Rick James prevails, holds on to P3, but the battle is not over yet. Moran's gonna have a second go at him into the braking zone. Gonna look on the inside, but it's a little bit too far back. So go back behind and wait to fight a little bit later in the lap. Gap to first, 5 seconds, gone up a little bit there for Tron Kobe. Moran pushing super hard here with Rick James. Actually Living Ring is not far back from Smoke and Holt either. He's not gonna walk away that easily here, it seems. So that 45 versus 47 in qualification, yeah, it does not necessarily translate into the race. Look at this here, 0.4 only. Living Green trying to set up a move. They're gonna get here a few more twisty corners in a row. Then we have the big straight, you know, the flat out section. That's going to be quite interesting. Any separation from the other drivers means you can just time trial and set good times. I know, mates, that's exactly how qualification should be in this track, or Le Mans as well, for that matter, because another big track. But Le Mans people normally try to get a slip. Here the slip is not so advantageous because of the amount of corners you have in here. In my opinion, it's actually more dangerous to be close to someone here than on most of other tracks. Long shot as well, giving JD Ireland some heat. Seconds gap, and that is long shot, the first casualty of the night in the race. Just a bit of understeering to the wall. Could have been worse. Managed to keep the car pointing forward at least. Nice drone shot there following Moran. The gap is very small. You can see here, Nurburgring a little bit further back, like 0.7. But it's... Oh, look at that! A little mistake from Holt in the carousel. Almost put everything to lose, and Nurburgring almost able to get past. Let's check the replay on that later when we have a chance, if we have a chance. Heavy duty breakaway chip viewers on this website. Looks dodgy. I'm not clicking that. Anyway, thanks for joining the stream. If we are getting bots talking shit in our stream, that means we're doing something right. Flatout Racing League and RxGT, way to go, guys. Nurburgring a little bit of a moment there, touching the grass. It is an opportunity that we needed to see what happened here with Holt in the carousel. So he exited the carousel too early, and then lost a little bit of time. That's what happened. Gap's gone up 1.7, that's good for Holt. And here the gap has also gone up to 1.4. Championship leader Tron Colby struggling to gain to make the space here. Goes for the second carousel. And Longshot closing the gap after the little incident. This is the fight for #NotLast. Just go there up front. Nurburgring is out of the slip. Moran is also out of the slip. But Longshot is not. He is very close, and he's gonna go for those little love taps. Remember to take fuel, guys. Oh, so that was a mistake, Stig. You were supposed to go the strategy that we were discussing this. And look at Longshot actually. Wind in the face, he does not care, going for the move here. Not bad, no time wasted. A little wiggle wiggle. That was a good move. So we were discussing here, you're supposed to go maybe for a long second stint, but you end up not getting enough fuel there. Nice pass from Longshot, but JD Ireland wants to take it back. And he goes into T1 a little bit deep on the brakes, gonna go for a switch. No, Longshot saves it. A little love tap there. JD Ireland almost loses the car, but holds on to P6. Look at this guy here at the back of the pack, putting up a great show for us. That is beautiful, beautiful stuff from these guys. Some top level fighting. Front, in the middle, and in the back of the pack. Sokal cheering for his teammate Nurburgring. The foxes are everywhere. Nurburgring is very close here to the ex-fox Smoke and Holt. Half a second on this track is nothing. Coming to the chorus here, that's Rick James, followed very closely by our big boss here, Moran, the founder of Flatout Racing League. big shout to him for putting up this great league. Currently in season 4. Big evolution since season 1. And Tron Kobe 2.2 seconds from Warren. But seems to be struggling here. Doesn't seem to be his favorite track as well. JDR now into P6 with a almost 3-second gap on long shot. It's funny to see how this track is so long, and there are different parts of the track that favors one driver or the other driver, and then you keep seeing exchange of positions like Walters and Jenny as well in with the pros. So many changes of positions between those two. It's quite nice to see. Apologies for the yawning, guys. I'm still a little bit jet lagged. I literally just got back to Japan yesterday after 15 hours flying. Had a very good night of sleep, but never enough after a long flight like that. Holt keeping quite a solid distance there, just under a second, keeping Nurburgring out of his slipstream for most of the lap. In terms of tire and fuel, very close between these two. But Rick James, he actually now has some breathing space towards Moran. And he has a lot more fuel than everyone else, and Moran seems to have a lot less. Yeah. So Moran has got the least fuel of these guys by a solid amount. JDR then had some action here. We got just the end of that. I want to say hello to Barriar. Lost position to long shot. Nurburgring as well, something must have happened because the gap's gone up by quite a bit. 3.3. Anyone has got anyone from amateur in the radio, so this would have been about the time that the qualification was finished, and you can see the clouds and the weather between qualification and race is the same. So if you have 30 minutes qualification, it's going to be the same 30 minutes of the race. It's not a continuation, but if you go from practice to race, then the time is progressive. So if it was raining during practice, it should be raining when you start the race as well. I'm 95% sure of that one. Just like weather forecast, it's still that 5% of uncertainty, which might prove you wrong that we will rain or will not rain. But yeah, quite interesting. 7 seconds gap here now. So what is going on? Is Holt like pressing the turbo? Wait, Nurburgring. What happened to Nurburgring? So because Rick James now in P2. Nurburgring must have gone off. Yeah, he was already off here. He's already P3. Yeah, damage to the rear. You see damage to the rear. Nurburgring now under a little bit of attack from Moran, and Kobe managed to catch up. But Moran's definitely going to struggle here with the pace. Not with the pace exactly, but he's going to have to go for a 2-stop for sure. Everyone else, I'm not sure. Holt's got a little bit less fuel than some of the other guys as well. But we'll see how this goes. So 15 minutes of race fast. We're getting to uncharted weather territory now. I'm curious about what the radar is saying. It's pretty cloudy and a little bit foggy as well. Rick James there solid in P2 after he took that from Nurburgring after the mistake. He's keeping a good gap. Mora now is under attack from Colby. Colby is in the slip. It's too far back for Colby to try and make a move here. But it should be enough to help save a little bit of fuel. Well, look at that, like Moran a little bit cautious in the final sector there, allowed and Moran already in the pits. Okay, that was interesting. So Moran doing a stig, I guess. Let's make sure that he refuels at least. Not doing a proper stig. Let's see what he's doing. Yes, he is refueling. Watch and learn stig. He put medium though. Well, yeah, I guess he wouldn't be able to do enough laps with the medium tires with just that little fuel. Fair enough. I'll give him that. So that released Tron Colby to go and chase Nurburgring. So the last to first, you know, so from P7 he's up to P4 already. Our race leader is Vulcan Holt with an 8.5 second lead. It's good. It's not good enough, but it's good. You know, it's like it's not safe that you can make a mistake and still come out in front. But it's a good. You know, you cannot say that an 8-second lead is not good enough. Too hard to be medium. I see. Good job, Moran. You have pace for the rest. From the back, yeah, that's what I thought he wanted to do as well, but with a fuel mess up. So the gap between Nurburgring and James is going down a little bit. Oh, it's going up again. It's 3.5. With a 49 his fastest lap. It's faster than Nurburgring. Well, Nurburgring made a mistake in the previous lap, but James with a 45. 59 for long shot after the mistakes. JD Allen as well had a couple of incidents. 8, 12. So the headlights are now off from these guys. So I think it's not dark enough anymore. Maybe no more risk of rain. The rest of the grid is doing a one-stopper thing. Yeah, Shred was going to take that win, no question. So I had to fight back after your strat blunder. Yeah, totally, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, Shred was, again, like a league of his own there. 45 seconds gap at the end of the race. That was pretty brutal. After that little incident, I think he must have lost some confidence because his pace was a lot better than this before, but now the gap to Rick James is going up. Talking about building confidence in the race, isn't it? 17 seconds from the leader. But we all have our least favorite track, don't we? Long shot up to P5. But Morin should be closing that gap after the pit stop. So he said you can do 3 laps on the medium, so he should have enough time to set a flying lap on medium. That's good. Maybe he can steal that extra point from Holt. Not a lot of sun on the surface. Traction is not there on hards. Morin can shine here. Yeah, like it's nice to see how this game does take track temperatures into consideration. I have never done enough testing, to be honest. For example, well, also you can set the weather, but you cannot really set the track temperature per se. You cannot say, give me a winter cloudy day versus a summer cloudy day. A summer cloudy day will still be hotter than a winter sunny day. But yeah, I would be curious to see how much this affects tire wear. There in recovery mode after a couple of spins. Harrowy up front, so Holt stretching his legs a little bit. 9.6 seconds to P2. Fuel's looking okay, just about quarter of a tank, but I think he needs a little bit more fuel for 4 laps. I think he's burning too much. Considering the gap he has, if I were him, I would either start short shifting or I would change the fuel map. So 7.1 in the sector, the 7.3 here, so it's about 2 seconds difference when they reach the sector. 7.7 here. You can just use this to measure the gap between them. So 7.6 for Kobe. He's definitely catching up on Living Green. Or is too far back. So pit or no pit for Holt. I don't think the fuel is gonna last for 4 laps. Nope, it won't. Brings it in. I think Rick James will last. I think he's gonna go the distance. There he goes. There he goes. Just go straight. It's a tire change now. Living Ring also gets past. Also Kobe, the last to first, is now in P3. So Holt did not fill up to the top. He's going for 3 laps here now, I think, on medium from what you guys described. You think he's gonna put soft at the end? Is it worth though 2 laps of... I mean, if you're going for 2 stops anyway, you might as well. Because, yeah, I think the tire deterioration is not gonna be so bad just for 2 laps. It might work. How's Morin doing? So Morin has already stopped. 16 seconds between the two, so I think Holt still managed to increase the gap to Morin during those laps. Morin was a lot closer when they stopped. Yeah, we can see that Holt's going really quick. So going purple now though for Morin. Right, so this is his first flying lap after the pits. JDR landing P6 with long shot there, still within range. Longshot's got a lot more fuel, but his front left tires a little bit more worn out. Rick James leading the race after the pit stops. So Rick James should stop at the end of this lap. He's gonna come out behind Holt for sure, and then but then when Holt does his second pit stop, either he needs to have so much of a gap, but I think he's still gonna come back behind and have to play catch up and pass someone on the track. That's the downside of doing the two stoppers, and you're gonna have to pass people on the track, but it's totally doable. We've lost long shots. We've lost long shots. Probably terminal damage to the engine or something after contact with the wall. Maybe just McDonald's internet connection. But we lost one man. Spinella. It could have been the Spinella moment, and he, like Shred said, he was gonna throw the rig out the window. JDR and here with a moment as well. Actually, has some damage to his car. We'll get that in replay. Or we can. There you go. Oh, that could have been a lot worse, but yeah. And let me see if we can get long. Yes. No, we did not get long shot here. It had gone already. Long shot, I hate it, I guess. But I get playing forward storming, so it's connection I need. Damn it, power outage. Sorry to hear, man. Really sorry to hear. And we also have a change of positions here up front. Rick James in P2. Let's see if I got that in the same replay. So Rick James was P1. Right. I don't know when the position change happened. Maybe it's not in this replay marker. We may not know what happened to Rick James. He's leading the race quite comfortably. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be in this replay. No, not here. Must have been something pretty bad, because he had a 5-second gap. Man, that's a very long replay. Oh, there it is! There it is! We caught in the replay. Oh! Living Ring lucky there to get past. Wow. Yes, the soundtrack. And look at Smoke and Holt. The gap to leader is only 5 seconds now after the pit stop. So the medium tires are totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. Wait, how did he pass Kobe? He was... Oh. That was like a big hit. Let me just call that again because it was so sudden. I don't know exactly how he went off there. Ah, okay, so he was off from the curbs there already and managed to avoid getting damage and just slow down in the grass, the dirt. Sorry. That was a big Spinella moment there. But then it's out of nowhere, yeah. That was a pretty nasty one. Right, and look at Smoking Hold. He's one pit stop in, and he's already at the back of these guys. You say it's the tires, he's gonna say that's skill. But whatever it is, mate, it's working out. It's working out really, really well for him. Or maybe this is his favorite track as well. That's that. Nurburgring on 0% fuel. Lucky to have survived that long. Kobe also in the pits. Everybody going. Moran should get past. Well, Moran is actually quite far back. It's gonna be a close merge. Nurburgring is out. Rick James is out. Moran's got more overspeed, but oof, not enough, but it's close. It's in front of Colby though. Meanwhile, JD Ireland. Oh no! I was gonna say, why is JD Ireland so slow? Oh man! Oh, he's literally like limping now. He's gonna. Oh man, this is so bad. I wonder how far back he's been going like this. Poor guy. Yeah, man. There's the drama music. That from here, Moran on board, chasing Rick James. So these three here, they're probably gonna give us a nice battle until the end of the race. Actually, Moran, he's already on mediums. He has one more stop. The other guys don't. Halfway through this anyone's game, I think so. I think Holt's, well, but to be fair, Holt's got quick, but he has to stop, and the stop is gonna cost him another 30 seconds, you know. With this softs, he might be able to make those 30 seconds back. How far in front is he? Well, actually, he's got 30 seconds right now. So, I have not done the maths in here, but if it is a 30-second pit stop, give or take, he's gonna come back. Oh, poor JDR, and only now get into the pits. So if it's a 30-second pit, he's gonna come back right with his guys, but with soft tires, which will have a, you know, proper shelf life. Really, only during the out lap. We'll see how that goes. These three here, they're bang on, same pace, very close together. JD out and put the mediums on. Man, that was at 10:22 lap, so he lost 2 minutes, more than 2 minutes there, limping to the pits. Ouch, that was harsh. Meanwhile, Smokey and Holt going purple. I think he's got one more lap in this tire set, I think. Because he went 3 laps on hard, wasn't it? So it's 3:32 that he's going. I think he's got one more lap. But here the battle for P2 is anyone's right now. Maybe not Morin's. But between Living Green and Rick James, that's open in the air. Now Kobe is now some 15 seconds back from the other guys. Has something? Yes, we did see he went off again one more time earlier on. Ho's got what it takes to be a pro. I think. Let's see his door number. Well, 21 actually. You know, so then the door number is based on your qualification. So if you look, whoever's got the number 16, he would have been the fastest of the amateurs, and whoever is the 15 is the slowest of the pros. So maybe we could have done, you know, like the last 6 and the top 6 of each division. We could have shuffled them around. I don't know. Depends on how close they were to each other, but yeah, Holt's been you know, getting faster and faster after each race. I know that Yoni and Sweaty Palms, they were in amateur division back in season 1, but that was like 2 years ago. You know, so there was a lot of development. But yeah, Holt has been getting quicker this season as well. He's won in Daytona. He's on course to take another win here, so that's looking very good for him. I think Morin is going to stop at the end of this lap. The battle will be between these two guys and to see where Holt's coming back. So let's see, this guy's here was a 7:58 the previous laps. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard, looking at this, it's hard to tell how much time they genuinely lost in the pits. Bad qualification, not for reflection. People have bad days. Yeah, totally. Especially because the qualification for this season, you guys know better than me, it was like three different races, wasn't it? And it was a combined time. And look at Living Green there. Small mistake going into the grass. Keeps the car pointing forward. Did not lose too much time, but that's gonna cost him some grip. And Rick James as well. Rick James with some damage. Morin gets past him. Let's see here. So both drivers making a mistake. Very close to each other. That's Living Green there. They're not too far from each other. That was this one, and then I don't remember exactly where. Where Rick James and Living Green went wrong, but it was a similar place. They both made the same type of mistake. Went off into a left-hander, but worse for Rick James because he ended up kissing the wall. Morin into the pits. Gonna get another set of mediums and go the rest of the distance. Now 7-second gap between these two, and that mistake from Living Green totally plays into Smoking Hole's hands. Just set a 7:40.559. That is a very good time. Oh yes, RRR, Ridge Runner Racing. Right. So that's Smoking Hole's new thing. Slash promotion from top 3 from the bottom lobby to a higher lobby and relegation system. Sorry. That would work if that's how qualification worked, but it's not. I think for every season you have a new qualification. Because you get new people coming in as well, and then if you have new people, where do they go? They go in the bottom, you know. There's another Brazilian league that I used to race in. They had, I think, 4, even 5 divisions at a point. And if you come in brand new into the league, you have to start from the bottom. So you would have, imagine we have 3 divisions. You have guys lower than this. Then Shred just comes in and he has to start in the 3rd division. You know, it's not really fair. You know, it's boring for him. It ruins the fun for the other guys. You know, so I quite like this idea of having the time trial for qualification to set the tone for the rest of the season. Another mistake for Rick James here, I think, because the gap's gone up to 17 seconds. So James probably losing a bit of concentration there. Who's not fuel saving now? Most of the pros run faster lap times while still saving fuel. Yes, I know. Also, he's on medium tires, folks, so that makes a difference. I'm not trying to compare the times between the divisions, but it's a good time nonetheless. Does not need to fuel save with the stopper. Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah, but what Luis was saying is more to do with the lap time versus if I try to compare the 740 with the pros were saving fuel, and they were most of them on hard tires as well. Man, and look how far back JDR and this poor guy. So he's in his out lap now. The next one will be a flying lap with his medium tires. Out lap. Moran has had his final stop already for 3 more laps on the medium. So I think Moran can catch up with Colby. Definitely can. Yeah, you can see that the time is going down ever so slightly in this lap. Colby's going the distance. Well, to be fair, between Moran and Rick James, that's only 15-16 seconds. If Moran does not make mistakes, he could be in for a podium. It's a long shot, but, you know, it can be done. It can be done. Yeah, look at the gap between Rick James and Living Green now, 20 seconds. It's gone up. Between Holt and Living Green, it stopped growing now, the gap. Well, it's because Holt's mediums are starting to show signs of wear and tear. So the gap is no longer going up. It's going to be very interesting to see where he comes out from the pits. Does not need to put too much fuel either, that's that as well. So we'll have to refuel, just not fully. Right, 5 seconds gap here. Let's go with Moran. is actually quite stable. I think Colby is in a beast mode enabled because he's on worn hards, and while Moran is on half decent mediums, and the gap is no longer going down. But the overall gap for Rick James has gone down. It's now 13 seconds instead of 17, 16, 17 that it was before. It is going down. So if Moran keeps doing this thing, and Kobe as well, I think Rick James will be in trouble. War meters are surprisingly okay for grip. I do wish that this game would have a little bit more difference between the grip levels as the tires wear out. It feels like anything above 50%, it's pretty much negligible, the difference. And then as soon as it hits 50%, it becomes quite noticeable, the difference. But then it's like between 150 to 100, and then you have between 50 to 25%, and then from 25 to 0, maybe 10% actually. Towards the end, it's more noticeable, the wear. But yeah, I wish it was more gradual, the difference. Right, hold it to the pits. He remembers. And let's see where Living Green is gonna come out. Hold mid-pack. That's what I'm saying. Depends on your qualification. The top guys from amateur could fight with some bottom guys from pro, especially because the qualification was very tight there for the pros. Right, he's refueling. Coming down the straight here, Living Green. Hold this out, and he's got a solid gap still. 5 seconds gap, freshly changed rubber. It's looking good for Holt. It's looking very, very good for Holt. Sorry, this one. And he put mediums. He did not want to risk putting soft and getting caught up with the pants down halfway. Having a worn soft for some reason. That is very, very good strategy. Good pick there from Holt. He has got the fastest lap of the race, the 7:45.59. Living Green here setting a 7:44 on worn hards. That is very, very decent. And yes, the updates did well. There was one update where the tire wear was pretty aggressive. And then getting to 0%, it was impossible to control the car. Remember that? And I think that was right before. I think we run. I don't remember if it was Rallycross GT, one of the seasons, or if it was Flatout. But I remember there was one long track that we were racing. We were racing in Spa, and the idea was for people to have worn tires and have to pit. But people just carried on with the worn tires because the time loss, the guys that were up front, the time loss from having 0% tires and still be able to handle was less than having that long ass pit from Spa. So yeah, this game should have punctures. It's one thing that would be super, super cool. The gap's 4.0. It's going down ever so slightly actually, the gap between Holt and Living Green. Let's see how that goes towards the rest of the race. Let's keep that. It was close to 5 seconds in turn 1. Could be wrong. Yeah, Warren second in second lap would have been disastrous take for sure. And also thanks for redeeming RXGT, biggest fan. You're the man. Only once per stream that can be redeemed. Rick James with a penalty, and the gap here. Tron Colby with a mistake. We just caught that live on camera, and Moran, the gap is going down. It's 2 seconds, and it's 9 seconds to Rick James. I have 2 more laps to go. Maybe Morin is not doing enough in this lap since we started to monitor this to close the gap to Rick James as well. But John Colby, the championship leader, is certainly at risk here. Where is Boomer with the results? Boomer, can you update the table with provisional results if the race was to end like this? Because this is gonna hurt JDR into the pits again. This is surely gonna hurt Colby, just like the previous race hurt Sweaty Palms. So yeah, Holt's now gonna have a huge jump in qualification. The gap now is less than a second between Morin and Colby. The weather started to change again. Oh no, it's a spin for Colby. It's a spin for Colby. They lost traction, hit the rear in the wall. Tons of time loss. And that releases Morin now to chase Rick James. Should we get this on replay one more time? Yeah. Let's see. Got the wheel on the outside. Yep. Got the wheel on the grass in the first part there. Lost a little bit of grip and then could not turn in enough in here. Yeah, dirty tires. That's one of the things I like with running road cars and sport tires, that they kind of can still hit the grass and not have too much problem. But with the slicks, you hit the grass, you're gone. And it's getting seriously dark here now. Does JD Arlen know something that we don't? Because he stopped, he's on mediums again, okay. So he did not put rain tires, but it's seriously dark. Hold gap has gone up to 6.1, so that's 2 seconds from the start of the lap. Again, 6 seconds is it's not safe, because Colby, after his mistake, 25 seconds. Oh no, he just had another one. Colby just had another one because it's 13 seconds. Maybe we missed that, and the damage that we saw was still recovering. But certainly he had another one. Let's leave it to that, because the gap now is 26 seconds. It was 13 after the previous spin. More than 9.8. He's struggling to make time. Rick James with a penalty. That's good for Morin. That might help. Half a second is not that much. Snoogans 09 Gran Turismo poops on Forza. I agree with you, but at least Forza has got open worlds, so that kind of poops back on Gran Turismo. I'll say they kind of break even. You know, they're for different target audiences. But I'm biased towards Gran Turismo. Welcome to the stream anyway, Snoogans. You're watching Flatout Racing League here on Rallycross GT channel. The gap's gone up more here. It's 10 seconds now between Holt and Rick James. Oh, that's a mistake there from Living Green. We have some damage. Can we get that on camera? Now the damage is already there. We missed that. But yeah, the banana peels are all over the track today. We did have a few spins there for the pros, but here on the amateurs, it's loose. It's very, very loose. So the penalty here, the gap is 8.5 after paying the penalty. Didn't really lose that much time at all, actually, Rick James. Well, actually now it's showing the time there. at the top of the hill. We had a little bit less momentum, lost about a second in total with the penalty. But can Moran take 7 seconds in one lap? It's a tough ask. They both have the tires at the same level, but Rickham's got hards. They're gonna last a little bit longer. Moran's gonna have very, very worn tires towards the end of the lap. The gap to leaving green, 11 seconds, 11.5. Spokenholt has got this one in the bag. He just needs to, keep his cool, stop pushing, not take any more risks. Maybe he's safe. Maybe he can take. Oh, he's going purple though. He's not taking it easy. He is taking risks. 0.9 of a second quicker. The tires are fresher than they were before, and he's got less fuel in the tank as well. So he's got potential to be way quicker than that 740. Tron Colby into the pits. But it's a little bit too late to pit now. He will not have time to steal the fast lap, because now he is in out lap already. Oh, he's not changing tires. Oh, I think he's probably got a mechanical issue, and he's gonna sit in the pits until the end of the race. Big shame there for the championship leader Tron Colby. At least he's not pulling the plug. He's gonna get those points, but probably you can see his tail lights are cracked. Yeah, maybe something with the car there after the contact with the wall, and he's unable to proceed, unable to keep going. That means that JD Ireland here doing some proper rally cross with the Honda NSX. That means it's not gonna be last. Hashtag not last. He's gonna be quite happy with that. But he's certainly going for it. Back in front, Holt with a 13-second gap. The gap is going up. Let's see here between Moran and James. It's gone down to 6 seconds. So it is going down. It's just not going down enough in a way that Moran could threaten that podium. Unless something happens. As you guys know, anything can happen here in Gran Turismo. Lost focus and my pedals moved. Oof. My at least drop this round. Yeah, man, you got one round to drop. That would be a P6, which could be worse. Considering how many drivers we have in this grid, a P6 is considering a good drop result. But no worries. Thanks for sticking out and not pulling the plug. And good effort anyway. I don't have these problems of my pedals moving, but I shift here on the square and X, and my X button sometimes gets stuck, and then it double shifts. It used to happen on the PS4 as well. I had the same problem on the PS4. It would double shift, and then double shift down even. No, I think on the PlayStation 4 it was the square was my shift up, and the X my shift down here. Anyway, you can tell what kind of shit would happen when that happens, JD Ireland just crossing the line there and getting ahead of Tron Colby. And he's gonna be quite happy with the extra points. He's not gonna complain. And there goes Holt. Was it progenitor saying this is P6 instead of a DNF? Yeah. A bad position is better than no position. It's a brutal race, yeah. I'm not a big Nurburgring fan, sometimes it ends up being a parade. It's not too bad today. We still had plenty of action, plenty of battles in the race, and plenty of spins to keep me entertained. But sometimes Nurburgring can be a very, very exhausting track to do commentary for. always good when the guys provide a good show, isn't it? And speaking of good show, they're Nurburgring's tires actually pretty damn bad. I have to say the two-stop strategy seems to be paying off. Everybody's struggling here. 6.4 second. Actually, Moran's mediums are the bad ones. The timer has finished already. So Holt is still going purple, but it's getting less and less and less purple. I think it was a lot quicker in the early parts of the race than now. Early parts of the lap, sorry. Maybe he's taking it easy. But 20 seconds is a solid gap. Thanks for wondering why my braking was off. Also, my mind started to wonder. It's one of the reasons why I hate this track. Yeah. This is no wonder this is an endurance track, isn't it? Imagine that I went to watch live actually 4 hours of Tsukuba on Miatas. That as well must do something to your brain. And here comes Holt already celebrating, doing some zigzags here down the straight. Actually, he's 6 stands quicker. Can he get to the 39s? I think he can. Very, very good there from Smoke and Holt. Is gonna take 2 wins in a row after Daytona in round 6. 0.7 is going even quicker. It's the fuel, isn't it? Makes a big difference. Actually, yeah, it feels like the fuel makes more of a difference for lap times than the tires. But it doesn't matter because he's even taking the cones now. Man, this guy's proper going brutal today. 7:39.890. Smoke and Holt with an amazing win here for the amateur division here in round 7. Nurburgring coming around the corner now. He's gonna take P2. That's a very good result for him in the championship. He's there in the battle with Tron Colby. This result is surely gonna help him a lot. Rick James did well. It's a good result for him as well. P3. Around the corners. There you go. Good result for Rick James, 101. Solid P3. Very good effort from Moran taking the cone as well, and that's going to be P4. And JD Ireland is not going to see the flag because he only got another minute countdown. He had some more damage in there, in the front left of the car. That's another one that is struggling quite a bit. Signaru is here cheering for Holt. Good race, guys. Good drive, Holt. Yeah, just surviving this race is a big thing already. There's our race winner just parading. Surely we're gonna be quite happy with the results. Let me prepare already here the headphones for the race interview. And there we go, race finished. And here's our race winner, Smoke and Holt. Pole position, clean lap, win, and the fastest lap as well, just like Shred. There you go. Let's get into the commentary in the interview room. He's already there. He was already chilling, waiting for it. Holt, my man.
Hey, what's happening?
Welcome to the commentary box, man.
Thank you. About time I got here.
Yeah, well, it's second time, but I wasn't here last time to see that. It's to see it in person. But second win
Yeah.
of the season, second win in a row, mate.
Yeah, pretty excited about it. I put a lot of time in this track getting prepared for it.
Is this one of your favorite tracks?
No, this is one of my most hated tracks.
Well, no, that wasn't too bad though. That wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all.
22 seconds gap there. The two strategy paid off as well.
Yeah, it was a last minute it was a last minute strategy.
You were watching the Stig in race 1, and they decided, actually this might work for me.
Yeah. I was actually going to use his strat, and then I said I'm going to modify it and run 3 on hard and 3 on mediums and then 2 on mediums.
Let me tell you a secret, mate. He was supposed to do 2 on hards, 3 on mediums, and 3 on mediums, but he didn't put enough fuel in the first pit stop.
Yeah.
So he messed up. So you
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, you did what he was supposed to do, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so we still have
Pretty much.
2 more rounds for you guys, because we missed Le Mans. So we have is it next week that we have yes, next week we have Spa. And
yeah,
then,
we have Spa next week.
Yeah, and then the week after we have the retake of Le Mans. How are you feeling?
Le Mans,
we need to wait for Boomer to update the championship standings, but how are you feeling about it?
I feel pretty good. I feel bad for Kobe during qualifying because I was running behind him and I seen him go off track, and it was either hit him, wreck myself, or try to pass. And I tried to pass, and I still ended up pushing him wide, which that's on me. And whatever happens. But I feel good about it. I feel like I've gained a lot of points on him on this race.
Yeah, this is a tricky track to pass, and there are not many places. And with these cars that have same pace, pretty much, same acceleration, some downforce, same top speed, it's hard to pass in this track. I mean, you did what you had to do there. There was contact. If you want to take that to the stewards, it's fair enough.
Yeah. I'll accept whatever happens there.
Yeah, we did catch that on camera as well.
Yeah, I'll accept whatever happened there. It was either take us both out, take myself out, or just try to pass and hope for the best. So that's the option I took. So,
but it is what it is.
Because he was having a good run.
Yeah, but mate, very good race today. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Next week, actually, the race is going to be it's my Saturday morning. It's going to be the same day as the GT World Series here in Tokyo, which I'm going to go and watch. I'm gonna go and say hello to Robbie Hack as well. He used to race here in a Flatout Racing League. Not sure if you had the opportunity of sharing the track with him, but
sure did. He worked me a lot.
Yeah, so I'll be meeting him and some of the boys, taking them for some JDM experience.
Huge, yeah. Make me a little bit more jumpy.
Right, mate. Thanks again for being here. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, same here. And you have a good afternoon and have a good weekend. What left you got?
Yeah, man. I'll catch you next week.
All right, you too. We'll talk to you later.
Cheers. Right, guys, that was it for Flatout Racing League today. Absolute pleasure having you guys here, being back. Congratulations to Shred and to Smoke and Holt for kicking some ass today. I see you guys next week. We're doing the stream as normal, and then GT World Series. I promise some good content from there as well. And I'm gonna leave you guys with my RX-GT machine as well. After the full upgrades, the true JDM experience, you can expect more videos on YouTube with this as well. My name's Kurt Dunninger, your host today. Welcome to Rallycross GT, and see you guys next week.